Well, hello everyone. Hello and welcome. Wow, that was a nightmare trying to get on. I don't know what happened. There was a hitch in the giddy up, and it would not let me on, and then it would not let me go live. But I did. I persevered because those of you who know me know how stubborn I am, and I'm not going to give up at the first no. So I continued on, and hopefully you all can come on in and find it. So I'm just going to put a message now. All right, so let's see if we get anybody in here. And it's going to be a short one today. So I know I won't be able to get to everyone to give you a message, but I will do what I can. If you will help me share this out, that would be awesome and amazing. And let's just get together and have a good time for the next 40 minutes or so. Hi, Lynn. Thank you for being here. I had a difficult time getting on today, as I was saying. So I'm just going to share it and let people know that it's on. And there it is. Okay. So, as I was saying, the I don't know what happened to Restream. The software was just being difficult, and so it took me a few minutes to get on to be with you. But I'm here, you're here. Let's get this party started. And we have Kathy Hand, Andrea Gregg, Annie Seven, Rosalind. Oh my gosh. Hi, Roz. So good to see you. So I do have a hard stop today that I have to adhere to. I will get to as many of you as I can. I'm writing your names down. But before we go into the messages, let's just take a moment to breathe. Breathe into our hearts and bring that powerful heart-brain coherence into being. So hand on your heart, slow down the breathing, and give some gratitude. Gratitude for this day, gratitude for this family, gratitude for this time together, gratitude to God. And exhale, put a smile on your face, and hold somebody in your heart. That's our thing now with the heart-brain coherence. We hold each other, we hug each other, we send that love out from our heart to your heart. So I'm so glad you're here, writing down the names as I'm talking. I can't do two things at one time, I think. And Brandy just arrived. Hi, darling. So glad you're here. And let's see, anybody else? Deirdre, there you are. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. We're starting with Lynn. She was the first one in the house. So, Lynn, what do the angels want to tell you? And what's the card that they want to share with you? Oh, thank you, Brandy. I felt it. I felt that big old hug, and I knew it was coming from you. So thank you for that. Okay, Lynn, what does Spirit want you to know? I'm seeing an infinity sign. Don't know what that's all about. So let's just pull the card and see if it gives any illumination. Ooh, the Sun Dancer. The Sun Dancer within. Journey into the center of you. There is knowing there. Reflect in the light that shines within and embrace the beauty of all that is around you, for this is your journey. Each of the precious life experiences you have encountered along the way led to this moment. The transformation that unfolds and is unfolding before you is as it should be. Live in this moment. Praise the gifts that you give into this world. Give gratitude to life lessons that have come forth in your growth, in your own metamorphosis. Lynn, I think this goes right along with the message that we were having a little earlier, the conversation. And everything is as it should be. Sometimes we don't think so. Sometimes we think, eh, that was an accident or a coincidence, or that's not the way it was supposed to be. But everything is as it was supposed to be. There are no accidents, and the angels have shown me that over and over again. That whatever is happening, it's an experience. It is neutral, and we see it as good or bad. We make that assignment to it. That when something happens, we say, "Oh, that shouldn't have happened," or "that wasn't meant to be," or "that wasn't for me." But everything that happens is a happening. And then we decide whether it's something good for us, something not good for us. So they're just asking you to go within, go into that place where you get more guidance and more love coming forth through you. I love this message for you, and I hope you resonate with it. I think it would really be good to spend some time just asking for your next step. What's my next step? What do I do now? All right. So, those of you that are just coming in, I was explaining that there's not going to be time to do everybody's message today because I do have an appointment that I need to leave right at 2 o'clock to make it there. So if you're coming in after I've got the list started, you may not get your own message, but you'll get messages from each person that a card is drawn for. So, oh, thank you, Lynn. I'm so glad that you resonated, and yeah, spend that time really talking and asking what your next steps are supposed to be. All right, Auntie Jean came in, and Deirdre says, "Turn my heart into a love boomerang to hit all the P's and save time." I love that, Deirdre. I absolutely love that boomerang idea. I think I'm going to run with that because they've already used it in one of the messages from the angels. So let me write down the names that came in. And again, if you don't get your own personal card, just pay attention as the cards are drawn and see which one is supposed to be talking to you. I'm going to go to Kathy Hand next. She was next on the list. And I see your message about Robin, so I certainly will add her to our list. And who else came in? Pachetta, hi, darling. And Julie Kiss. So I'll pull as many cards as I can, you guys, before we go. And then we'll play our Sunday Come to Meeting song before we leave today so we can lift up each other in prayer. And before I forget, let's please gather around Mama Hado Bear, who's a little under the weather, and lift her up in prayer today for her to receive that healing energy. I had sent her some Reiki earlier, and I was talking with Dr. Ruth Anderson in our morning meditation. If you didn't catch that meditation, please go watch it because it was really, really good. Oh, Julie, you're so sweet. So, Julie, I think you're going to take everybody's message for yours today. So, yeah, list all of your prayer requests and we will lift those up. All right. So, we're going to Kathy Hand. Oh, I was starting to say something and I got off track. So, I was talking to Dr. Ruth, and we're going to plan on doing the training that I promised you all I would do while I'm out in Colorado. So we will do it live and then have a way for you to remote in through Zoom if you are interested in being trained in Time Heals, which now includes angelic Reiki, Karuna Ki Reiki, and quantum touch. So if you're interested in that at all, you need to start letting me know now so I can get you on a list of people that want to be trained in that modality. If you have already been trained in Time Heals energy healing, this will be a great refresher, but it will also move you up to a higher level where you can um, begin to train other people and show them what that modality entails. So that will happen while I'm out in Colorado. I will be out there starting in April. So we'll set the exact date for that training. And if you're interested, I would love to teach more people about Time Heals. All right, Kathy Hand. Kindred Spirit. Did you have this one earlier? I think you've had this one, Kathy. Um, it really feels like it. Kindred Spirit brings wisdom, insight, and guidance, gently leading you down your path of destiny. The deep spirit to spirit bond shared with your wisdom keeper helps you connect to the oneness of our universe and maneuver your correct path in life. Kindred Spirit watches over you, healing physically, emotionally, and spiritually, bringing gifts of strength, love, and understanding. The knowing way of Kindred Spirit delivers gifts in many forms. We are better humans when we tune in, when we feel, when we accept these gifts. Allow your intuition to step into the flow of your kindred spirit's energy today. If you listen and if you follow, you will find alignment to your purpose in this life, and your soul will shine. Well, your soul does shine, Kathy, but it's asking you to get more in alignment with who you are and to accept the gifts that are your gifts. I love this card for you because I know that you're growing in leaps and bounds, and I've watched that growth over the last 5 years. So I understand how far you have come, and it feels like you're ready to take a step up, to really level up into that beautiful energy. All right. So I hope you resonate with that, Kathy. And Rosalind, you're interested in Time Heals? Oh, I got chills. Oh, it's going to be so great. I wish you could be there in person for it, but it's all right. It's going to be amazing whether you're there in person or you're online. Okay, so I'm going next to Andrea Gregg. And I think some of you probably are relating to that card that Kathy got, the Kindred Spirit card. And I'm relating to it as well. I think that was a good one for all of us. All right. And Jean, you need a refresher? Yeah, I'm hoping you can be there, Jean. Come on up to Boulder. And while I'm there, we had talked about that before, about you being up there. And Andrea put you on the list. Awesome. Okay. And hi, Jennifer. All right. So we're going to keep going until I have to stop. Um, and we're going to, as I said, Andrea Gregg. What message is coming in for Andrea? Oh my gosh, Andrea, they show me, and sometimes the angels show me images, and I get a beach ball for you. It's not summertime, so I'm not sure what the beach ball represents. Let me just ask them and see if there's a card to confirm it. So it's not about the beach ball at all. It's just the energy of air and the colors. And the colors on the beach ball are chakra colors. I'm pulling out yellow, which is your solar plexus, orange, the sacral, and green for the heart. So they're working on you. I think you've been feeling it. They've been working on you at night, especially. And they have been upping the energy in those three chakras: solar plexus, the sacral, and the heart, which are right in the together in that same area. Um, they've really been doing. It's not necessarily healing. It's expanding. As they expand out your energy, then you become higher in your frequency. And the card that came out is the power of perseverance. Breakthrough to the other side takes perseverance, a galloping rhythm of muscle, sweat, and determination, grounded by a steady focus on your destination. If you feel your path begin to sway, anchor back to your course, keeping sight on that place where your heart is drawn. Engage your inner engines and feel the power that builds within. The more you feed this power, the more the momentum gains. Feed the power through connections, right people, right action, and positive thinking. Open your mind to the possibilities and let colors add new dimensions, unthought of before. Feel the momentum take you into a full on gallop, for this is your ride. You only need to place the actions and plans to manifest it. Engage your power within. So that's what they're doing. They're upping your frequency for you to manifest and manifest that which is on your path to bring forward. I love that message. And I love that we can all get behind allowing ourselves to be touched by the angels, to be touched by spirit, to guide us into a higher frequency of love and light. Andrea, I love, love, love this message for you. And I sure hope that you resonated with that. All right. Annie Banani, I know you said you didn't want a card, but Annie, it's important for you to get a card today. It's what I just heard. And it's not just for you, it's for the collective that's gathered here today with you. And Julie, you loved that message. Me too. I did absolutely love that. Okay, so Annie, the wild waves of life. Oh God, this is you. This is our Annie. It's like those waves just keep going up and down, don't they? You know, you get filled with excitement and joy, and then all of a sudden there's a blast. And so what they're teaching you is perseverance, just like that last card that came out, the power of perseverance. And not just you, this is all of us. When we get knocked down by something, when an event happens or an experience that we go through, and then all of a sudden it's like, here I am getting knocked backwards again. But the thing I have learned in my own life, in my own experience, you know, those waves can come at me and they can try to knock me down, but I get right back up. And the sooner you get up from being knocked down, the more resilient you become. There's a song, it's a rock song that says, I get knocked down, but I get up again. And I used to say that was my song. That was created just for me because that's what I do. And that's what Spirit tells us that we're capable of. We're not going to get knocked down to where we lay on the floor and we can't get back up. We'll always get back up if we choose. And that's the power of perseverance. Like tumultuous seas, the wild waves of life will always lead to calmer waters. We are given inner strength to master these wild moments in the rhythm and flow of life. The lessons that present themselves along the way bring growth and meaning. They expand our boundaries to new ways of being. So let the waters test you. Trust in riding the edge, for it will lead you to new heights. Live into the crest of the wave. Annie, what a perfect, perfect message for you and for anyone who's resonating with that message today. It's a matter of our mindset deciding that, yeah, we're going to be strong. No matter what happens, no matter what fire we have to walk through, whatever hits us, we always have the ability to get back up again. So, Annie, I hope you related to that, darling. And Andrea says, I love my message. Fantastic. I do feel the increase in frequency and the work towards raising up, up, up. We will all go up, up, up and higher yet. Yes, we shall. We shall rise. Oh, and Brandy's loving the messages today. Good. All right. So we're up to Rosalind. My dear, dear, dear Rosalind, good vibes. Oh, I miss you. I really, really want to see you. I don't know if I'll make it out to California after Colorado, but we'll see what happens. You never know. I'm just not going to count it out because I'd love to get out there and see that area of California again. It's so beautiful, and you are so beautiful. So let's see what the cards say for you today, my dear Roz. Okay. So Rosalind needs to know. You're showing me, it looks like a canoe or a kayak. It's a very small boat, and they're showing that boat like bobbing up and down in the water. I'm trying to see, are you in the boat or are you the boat? I think you're the boat. I think what they're showing is just like what Annie was getting, the wild waves of life, you're getting that ebb and flow as well, where you're up and you're down. And they want you to be more up on top of the water and with calmness and peace. So let's see. Wisdom of your ancestors is the message. In the dark of the crescent moon, a horse moves steadily through the night, over rocks and trails and mountain tops, despite the darkness, finding light in his inner instincts to take him to the morning destination. It's a wisdom ingrained from his ancestors who walked before him. Ancient paths of those who have walked before you can lead you through any darkness. Tap into the wisdom of your ancestors and allow your soul to radiate the way. Consider what messages they might bring to you. Connect to your inner wisdom, and you will know which path to take, for daylight always follows darkness. So, those times when you're not up on top of the wave, when things are really not flowing well, just pull on that inner radiance, pull on that light to lift you up higher. And this is, again, for all of us. We can all relate to this message that there's going to be times when life seems kind of tumultuous, when the waves seem to start trying to take us here and there and pull us in whatever direction that the wave wants to pull us in. You have the option. You have the ability to raise up, like Andrea said, up, up, up to a higher frequency where you're not going to be tossed to and fro, but instead you're going to find that steadiness and that perseverance. And it takes some patience. If you read the blog last night, it was about patience. It was about understanding how we can really fill our energy with light so that we can have that patience from the wisdom that we have gained here in these life bodies. So, Rosalind, I hope you resonated with that, and I do want to get out there and see you this year. Okay, Bachetta says it will be 5 years in April since God blessed my fair Terry Ma'am and my wonderful Angelic River family in Preacher, Goofy, and my life. Grateful, gratitude, and thankful. Oh, thank you, Pachetta. We're going to celebrate on March 20th. I hope you can be there for that on the morning show. It will be a Zoom call where we do our celebration of our 5-year anniversary. And I really hope you can be there, Pachetta. You've been a blessing to this entire family and a blessing in my own life. So thank you. All right. Do we have anybody else join in? Oh, you're welcome, Annie. Pat Moss, there you are. Good afternoon. And Kathy says, that was my card last week. And near the end of the week, I felt myself being pulled down by the political turmoil. I remember that. And yeah, so they're giving you a message there. When a message is repeated, pay attention because it means it's important for you to understand it fully. Rosalind says, I'm in the recliner flowing down the river in a boat feeling gentle. Come visit California anytime. Oh, awesome. Yes. And I love that recliner. And I bet little Hoppy is right there with you. Give him my love, please. All right. So moving on, I'm going to keep going for a few more minutes. Brandy girl. Brandy, Brandy, Brandy. Mm. Oh, wow, Brandy. They just gave me an image of you standing up out of that wheelchair and moving forward. Ah, I love that image. So, healing. Yeah, I think healing and miracles are included in your life. And your message is the journey. In the early hours before the sun has risen on a snowy winter morn, feel the freshness of the cold, crisp air. A magical silence rests close to the land as the dancing snowflakes welcome a shift of seasons. Be in the moment. Feel the peacefulness of all that surrounds you. Let the silence wash over your soul. Extend gratitude unto the world for the path your life has followed, for the lessons learned, for the people who have joined your journey, for the gifts that have come your way. Be one with the season that is changing before you. Invite your dreams to join. Open your heart to the journey. Be the for the next lessons in life, the new people you will encounter, the new gifts that will come your way. Know it's all as it should be, for it is your journey this day and every day. Brandy, something magical is happening in your life, and I feel it, and I'm going to claim perfect health for you, but you have to claim it as well. I can't do it for you, but I can envision it and I can send love your way and ask God to answer the prayer for the best and highest good. So own it. Own your health, my dear. And Julie, thank you for being with us today. I love you so much, and I hope you're blessed with the rest of your day. Hi, Catherine Kovacs. All right, Deirdre, let's get a message for you, my dear. What does Deirdre need to know for her best and highest goods? They showed me an image of you, Deirdre, with a hula hoop. And you're just moving and swirling. And it's all about movement. It's all about the joy. And it feels like the joy of being childlike, of having that childlike innocence. And um, yeah, just a blessing to be able to move and to have that kind of energy of the flow of the hula hoop, but it feels like that hula hoop represents your chakras. So as the chakras swirl around your body, just move with that energy. Just allow yourself to feel that free flow of energy. Catherine, welcome in. I don't have time to get to everybody today. I was sharing earlier that I do have to end the show today at a certain time. So pay attention to the messages that are coming through because they're for all of us today. And oh my gosh, I pulled the absolute perfect card for you, Deirdre, or the angels did, I should say. Joyful heart. That's you. A happy heart is light and airy. It brings laughter and smiles, friendship and joy. Tap into the abundance of joy in our world. Whatever makes your heart sing, whether it is in nature, the giving love of our pets, the sharing with a friend, the beauty of art, the laughter of a child, the love of family, the twirl of a dance, the thrill of a good story, the taste of a snowflake, the enormity of the ocean. Joy feeds your body and soul and is always there for you to call upon. Merely consider what brings joy into your life and indulge. Oh, Deirdre, there's no accident that you were with us today because you needed to hear how much joy you bring into this family, into the world around you, those that you interact with. So feel that hula hoop of energy moving you. And as you move, as we mentioned a couple of times already, your frequency will go higher and higher yet as you move up, up, up. So I love that message for you. And Brandy says, my card is beautiful. I love this message. You and Mama Deirdre are telling me often to live in the moment. I'm claiming it. Thank you. I'm owning it. I will be in perfect health. Keep saying that every day. Keep telling those cells in your body that you understand they needed a little more attention, but now it's time for them to really rise up and do what they're here to do. And Deirdre says, my heart has been more joyful since Brandy Girl came into my life. Oh, I'm so glad. I love that bond. I really do. So the last one that I'm doing is for Auntie Jean and for me and Prochetta and Julie and Jennifer and Catherine, anybody else who wants to take this card along with us. And then I'm going to play our Sunday Come to Meeting song while we do our prayers. And then Leo will take us out of here. And I'm going to go off and enjoy some time with my friend Noelle. All right, so what card and what message is there for us today? I am seeing a jumping rope. Remember, we used to skip rope and jump rope when we were kids? It's like they just showed me. So it's that childlike innocence, being a child again, play. Play is so important. And there's the card they wanted us to pay attention to. And it is the yin yang flow of life. In the day, there is night. In the darkness, there is light. As with all things, relationships, emotion, life, there is always a balanced opposite. In happy, there is sad. In connected, independence. In new, old. It is the natural ebb and flow of life. Just like jumping that rope, there's a natural ebb and flow, and we can anticipate when that rope comes and it's time for us to move up and jump up, right? So that's what it's telling us here. Feel the rhythm today. Embrace the emotions that are present and be gentle to yourself. Honor any darkness that is there, for it is only an opportunity to invite the brightness of your soul to play. If there is sadness, invite happiness and laughter. If there is loneliness, invite connection. If there is anger, invite understanding and compassion. Darkness leads to new light, new birth, new beginnings. Give gratitude to this yin-yang cycle of life, for it is the natural balance of growth. I love this message for me. I love it for you, Auntie Jean, and for anyone else that this message was intended to fall on your ears. That balance of life, we have to find the balance to find peace, to find joy, to find healing. So I love that. And I hope that it resonated with some of you. I'm going to pull up the our Sunday Come to Meeting song, and we'll get on with our day. And thank you all for being here. If you have something you need us to lift you up for in prayer, please type it into the comments, and we will absolutely remember you as we say our prayers and lift up each other while the music is playing. I got it queued up, and again, put in prayers in there if you want. I saw some earlier, and we'll be lifting that up. Our Deirdre, of course, gives us a beautiful prayer every day for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace, attention to human trafficking, support for all families living with addiction, and prayers for our United States. Thank you, Deirdre. And I know if Sally were here, she would mention those who feel alone, separated, lonely, homeless, those who are really in an unstable place in life where they haven't found the balance and they're feeling like they're left out and forgotten. So let's lift that up. And Brandy, thank you. You always remind us to pray for those who are touched by suicide or dementia in their lives. Thank you. Prachetta, I see your request for prayers for you, and we definitely will lift you up, honey. And we lift up all of those that are on our prayer list, all of those who have mentioned. And let's, as the song plays, let's send healing energy to our Mama Hado Bear, please. Jean says, if you jump rope by yourself, it's exercise. But when you jump with others, it is play. I love playing with this family. Thank you, my playmates. Thank you, Jean, for that. All right, so let's breathe into our hearts. I'll put the music on. Oh, I've got to stop the birdies first. Sorry. Okay, here we go.
Come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river. Get down on your knees. Come to the mountain while taking in the view. You will find that life is greater than you knew. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. Oh, you're broken and you're shattered at the point of no return. You pick up the pieces and you let the bridges burn. So come to the water, you're sailing with the breeze. Take a step into the river where you will find peace. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight. Oh yeah, I will fight. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. I will fight. So come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river and get down on your knees.
God, we lift up all of our prayers. asking that the divine acknowledge, love, and answer each prayer for the highest good of all. We thank you that we do know that miracles happen, and we're going to allow those miracles to take place in our life with gratitude. Thank you for bringing this family together, the love that's shared here, the light that shines forth, each one a blessing to the world. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. Amen. All right, it's time for some love. And thank you, Auntie Jean, for starting us out with that. Thank you. I love you. Those are the words to say as our Leo takes us home.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go.
Come on, come on.
It's a beautiful day.
You know you want to.
We might as well be part of it. We're on a peace for peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the
Pachetta, Pachir, Goofy, thank you for being here. Andrea, I loved all those messages today. They were all for all of us.
Thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup of full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, called the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the
Andrea, you're such a blessing. A little smiley girl.
Joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning cup of full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you,
I love you. Namaste, y'all. Hey, you ready to do the dance?
Thank you, I love you, namaste,
All right, here we go.
There really is no secret. We simply accept,
Align, allow. The triple A, y'all.
Start the day on a high five, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup of full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high five, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Thank you, Jennifer. Okay, let's help Leo. Woo and woo with triple A love. I love you all so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay in your heart. Stay blessed. I'll see you back here tomorrow morning for the morning cuppa. Bye, everyone. I love you. Namaste, y'all.